Hmm. Let this page load here. Quick. What? Unhappy faces? You're crying? Who's sad out there? Hey, Debbie. Hey, Marty. Hey, Teresa. Terry. Tori. Carolyn. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Hey, Michelle. All right. Love you guys. Okay, got 15 people, so I'm gonna roll. All right. Hey, everybody. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are. I want to share something of real value before I get on and do these Facebook Lives. I set my intention that whatever I will transmit during this very valuable time will be something that you can absolutely use. So I could tell you about my meetings with Palladians. I could tell you about traveling to other dimensions. I could share with you a lot of things that have happened on my journey with different medicines, but that's just food for the mind. And some of it may be useful, but what I really want to do is give you something that you can use to shift your timelines every day to attract more of what you desire into your life, which is great to always start with peace, inner wisdom, clearing, healing, gratitude, knowledge from higher self. Then, of course, it's always great to manifest abundance and other things that we'd like to pull in. For me, my daily intentions are to affect the most amount of people on the planet that I can in a positive way, because everybody's our mirror, everybody. And when we figure this out, which can be difficult because the ego is not going to want to agree with this. They're going to want to judge and defend and project that anything that you don't like is somehow somebody else that's bad and it has nothing to do with you. This is the biggest trap of the ego. So I'd love for you to be able to see this, because if you do, and you may already, again, I want to reiterate, hey, Joan, that I'm not assuming that anything I say here you guys don't already know. Again, I just, it's beneficial for me to start at a starting point so anybody that comes on is up to speed, and no matter what level they're at in the discussion, they can benefit from the share. So, questioning our entire belief system was the beginning big aha moment on my awakening journey in 2001, when I was in a very small group with my mentor, Don Miguel Ruiz, the author of the 4 Agreements and the Mastery of Love. And man, that rocked my world. You know, we were invited to write out our entire story on paper. And that'll really bring up what you're holding on to, because those are the major energetic points that you're still holding in your frequency of your body, which is the magnetic attractive factor, which magnetizes in the dimensional holographic field whatever you are vibrating at. So you're going to magnetically attract more of that, whether you realize it consciously or subconsciously. So what I'm going to talk about right now and share with you is how to create a massive shift every day consciously. So it's going to take a little bit of action, but it's really, really simple. And so I'm going to share it with you right now. And one of two things will probably happen. You'll go, oh, that's a really good idea. Maybe I'll do that someday. Or you can walk through it with me right now, or you can come back and watch this and take the action to do this. Once you do this, this is going to put in place 10 reminders for you that are going to happen automatically during the day. It's going to be like tapping you on the shoulder and going, hey, remember, if you put this into place, like I have every single person do in the monthly Waking Up in the Dream transformational 30-day experiential journeys, guaranteed it will create shifts in your timeline. Guaranteed. It will, it has to, because it's a combination of your intention, which is all powerful, as you being a sovereign, divine, unlimited creator who's creating all of this, either consciously or unconsciously. Don't you love it? We're dreaming all the time. We're dreaming right now. Love that. That's another powerful aha moment I got from my teacher, Don Miguel Ruiz. So, real quickly, anybody want to drop into their heart and thank their innate intelligence, those trillions of cells that have been unconditionally loving you all day long, your entire life since before you came out of the womb? I sure do. So I hope you'll bear with me if you haven't done this already today. I like to close my eyes if I'm not looking into the mirror. And invite all of you to do daily mirror work. When you go in to take a shower, brush your teeth, use the bathroom, look into the mirror. Not just how your hair looks, all those things that we do. Look into your eyes, the window of your soul. Tell yourself how much you love and appreciate yourself. And one of two things will probably happen. You'll either go, yeah, I do love you. I can finally say that I truly love you, and I can put the judge in the back corner. Or, depending on how you're feeling about yourself that day, the judge may say, you don't love yourself. Not today. You're just saying that because somebody told you to say that. That's when you get right up in there and go, okay, program. I see you. It's okay. We were really ingrained with the program from our parents, our grandparents, the school system. I grew up Catholic, so I was taught to be a judgeaholic, a shameaholic. Yeah, those nuns did a number on us, but it's okay. I send them love now. That was part of my awakening. That was part of my programming that I had to break through so I could help others in the sessions, in the groups, in the mirroring, and with my friends, and in conscious conversations. Not angry. I used to be. I learned how to clear that stuff. And if any of it ever comes up, I have the tools. I feel it immediately in my body, those low vibrational frequencies. I catch every judgment. I catch every trigger. And I go, oh, I just felt that low vibrational hit. What is this trying to teach me? As I take a deep breath and pause, and I stop the judgment and the trigger. What is this showing me about low vibrational frequencies that are still trapped in my body that are coming up to be cleared? So powerful, life-changing when you shift into doing this, catching every judgment and every trigger. Super powerful. If you commit to doing this every morning when you wake up, this is before you get out of bed. Those of you that follow me, hear me speak about the importance of creating your day before you step 1 foot out of bed. And for those that may have not heard this before, why is that so important? Why am I telling myself this again? Because I'm just talking to myself right now. If anybody else out there, hi Janie, thank you. If anybody else out there in my dream is benefiting from this, then how amazing is that? So the reason why it's so important to create your day, to raise your energy, to go into gratitude as soon as you wake up from what we call the sleeping dream, while I'm still on the pillow, I start giving love and vibrational toning into every cell of my body that's been loving me all night long without me even having to do anything. That is pure, unconditional love from the Creator, the You, capital Y, capital O, capital U, universe. It's you. It's all you. Giving yourself the love. 22 viewers. I love it. Isn't it fun to play with this stuff? Use it to our advantage. Synchronicities. Yeah. So, if you do not create your day, which I could give you an example, after I smile and I can feel that in my body, my energy just went up. I'm toning. And then I'll tell my cells I love them. Some men think this is not manly to do. Well, those men might end up having problems in their life from stress and trapped emotions and feeling like they need to be a man. It's bullshit, guys. I send love to my cells, and my cells are listening to every single thought, word, and emotion that I lovingly put on them. And if I put a judgment or an unworthy thought, I feel it, and I go in and I track it, and I turn it around. I take a breath. Okay, that was a program. That was a program that still hasn't been fully dismantled. If you do this every day and every moment, you will shift timelines and you will no longer be operating in 3D. I know this whole talk about 3D, 4D, 5D. How can we tell what D we're in? That's the trap of the mind. Don't worry about what D you're in. That's mind. Go into your heart and just know automatically that the higher you shift your vibration at each moment by being in gratitude, compassion, love, excitement, having the curiosity of a little child, dropping all this serious stuff. Your vibration is automatically going up. Your heart is open. And it's already happening. You don't need to think about what D you're in, you know? So as soon as you awaken from the sleeping dream, go into gratitude. I'm grateful for my pillow. I'm grateful for this bed, wherever I'm traveling in. I'm grateful for this house or this room, this apartment, this hotel, whatever it is. You can feel that your vibration is already going up. Why do I continue to reflect this on almost every live that I do? Because it works. And talking about all these things that are external, it's great. Crystals, palladiums, other dimensions, whatever, it's great. But unless you're there in that moment, these are the tools to undo decades and decades, if not centuries and lifetimes of programming. And you came here, whether you realize it or not, on your soul's journey this time. And if you do nothing else but simply hold your frequency every day in gratitude, compassion, self-love, love for everybody else you see because they are you. It took me a long time to get this one. I was a judgeaholic. It's why I wrote a whole chapter about it in my book on judgment, because it's the biggest addiction on the planet. If you can begin to catch your judgments in every moment, and you can feel them, you'll begin to feel them in your body. And then you smile and take a breath and go, ooh, there's one. I sure got triggered on that one. Take a breath. That stops the trigger from running. This is a simple process that'll change everything in your life in every area, especially your relationships and what you attract into your vibrating hologram, because the energies that you're holding within, whether you are conscious or not aware of them, they are like invisible magnets. They're energetic waveforms. Every thought, word, and emotion is an energetic waveform magnet. When you start to think in these terms, like Tesla said, think in terms of frequency and vibration. It's so simple, and it just takes practice. And yes, it can be frustrating because the programming is deep. Our parents and our grandparents did the best they could. The school system is set up to be a program. They do not tell you or teach you how to think. They tell you what to think. And then history is rigged. You know this stuff. I don't like to focus on this, but we need to be aware of the programming facilities. So school, religion, I grew up in it. Catholic school, all through my childhood. I was an altar boy till 9th grade. So the television, if you're getting your information from mainstream media and you're engaging in that low frequency vibration, or the movies that are currently coming out of Hollywood, all fear-based, symbolism, you begin to see it. Unplug, tap in to these groups that are on Facebook. Come hang out at Waking Up in the Dream. It's another portal that I have on Facebook here. Okay, so here we go. Here is the tool. And if you take the time to do this right now, and I'll do it with you, it'll be automatic every day. And here's how I'm going to explain it. I have everybody in the groups, the monthly groups, and everybody that I do one-on-one stuff and journey with. Here's the tool, okay? Simple, simple tool. It's the alarm on your phone, or you could set it on your computer, but you won't have that with you. So here's the brilliance of this. Set 10 alarms on your phone to go off every hour each day. You could set more if you want. If you take the time to do this, I promise you, you will see shifts, and here's why. Every single time this alarm goes off, and just put it on vibrate if you're at work or whatever, and you may not catch all of them. But when you hear what I say right now, you're going to see how much sense it makes, okay? So what we want to do, not what we want to do, what we're going to do is we're going to pattern interrupt the 50 to 80,000 thoughts that are running for most people every day on autopilot. They're what I call the automatics. It's the automatic program that's running underneath the surface. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Super simple. Set 10 alarms on your phone. If you don't know how to do it, you know how to set one. And then after you set that and save it, there's a plus button, whether you have an Android or whether you have an iPhone. I'll wait while you do it right now. If you do this, it will change your life. Okay? And I'm going to tell you why right now. Setting your intention to create your day as soon as you awaken in the morning before you put one foot out of bed will change your life. I commit to smiling at every single person I see. It's a great day. I feel it in my body. I don't just say it. I feel it. And if I'm not feeling it, I wake up pretty content every day because I set my life up that way. If for some reason I woke up in a funk, yes, Debbie, for every hour, or just set 10 of them. You know, I start mine at 10 a.m., 11 a.m., noon, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you don't catch all of them, it's okay. But look at what it's going to do. Every time that alarm goes off, when you can, take 10 to 30 seconds to a minute to 5 minutes. I close my eyes, unless I'm at the park and I'm looking at the lake or the pond or the fish or the birds or the trees or the flowers, or I'm grounding into the grass. And I do my best to do this every day. Wherever you are, even if you're at work, and you can take minimum 10 seconds and just go, where's my frequency right now? Am I sending love to every trillion, one of those trillions of cells, my innate intelligence? Am I smiling? It doesn't matter what I'm doing, if I'm surrounded at work, if there's drama, if I'm driving in traffic. Pattern interrupt. I'm blessed to be here. I'm opening my heart. I'm blessing all these people at work. I'm blessing all these people, even the ones that trigger me. I'm blessing these people if I'm in traffic. If you do this 10 times a day and then say, life is supporting me in every moment. I am creating magic in every moment. Yes, I know. I've done affirmations for years. I paid a lot of money to buy CDs and everything else. The key to doing this is to feel it. It's magnetic. If you're not feeling it, then feel it. Go, okay, I may not be feeling that right now, so I'm going to smile. I'm going to ramp it up, even if I don't want to, even if my ego tells me I have all these reasons why I'm not going to be happy right now. I'm pissed. You don't understand. This sucks. Those are the programs of the ego. The successful person, the unlimited manifester of their dream, will override this. Just notice it and go, okay, ego, I hear you. I'm going to tell you to go sit in the corner, and I'm right back to taking control of my dream. And I am ruthless with my love. I will no longer allow the programs to run my life. This is where you create the shift. This is the difference between remaining in 3D and moving into the higher timelines. Okay, so I'm going to finish with this. If you create your day first thing in the morning, and if you don't, I have no reason why you are not willing to set your alarm 10 or 15 minutes earlier and do this every day. Set your intention. Claim how the day is going to go. I'm going to smile at every single person. Every single person that shows up in my life is going to be incredible. Magic and miracles show up, and they're not even magic and miracles because I'm creating them with my intention and my vibration. This stuff works. You might think I'm crazy. You might think I'm animated over the top. You might think I'm strange. All I can tell you is I've tested this for 20 years. I studied with a master, several of them, and I play with it every single day. It works. Okay, so here's the kicker where your mind's going to go, okay, I guess I'll do that, if you haven't already jumped in and you're not already setting those alarms right now. Creating your day every morning, that's 30 times a month, once a day. Okay, I also speak about programming your subconscious, the last thing you do before you go to bed at night. So you're going to instill a thought into your subconscious that's going to be working for you all night long. So that's 2 times a day. So that's, now you're up to 60 times a month. Twice a day times 30, 60 times a month. Yep, I love it. Okay, so now check this out. Now you've got 10 alarms on your phone times 30 days. That's 300. And if you only catch some of these, you're still interrupting the programs that are running all day long, and you're setting your intention. So 300, 10 times 30, that's 300 chances, 300 opportunities. Creating your day in the morning, that's another time, so that's 30 more. And programming your mind before you go to sleep, that's another 30, which is 60 plus 300, 360 times to pattern interrupt and consciously create your day. Hi, Anna. Thank you for the kindness and the love. Thank you, Linda. So, if this isn't making sense, and if your ego is going, okay, I'll just try and remember to do it. I'm awake enough. I'm aware enough. That's the program trying to convince you that you'll remember. Maybe you're a genius and you can set an alarm clock that'll go off 10 to 15 times a day. Maybe you can do it 50 times a day, like I intend to do every day. However, why not use the free tool that you're paying for already? Brilliant. It's just like somebody tapping you on the shoulder and going, hey, you want to drop in for 10 seconds or a minute and create your reality? Yeah, I sure do. Because I'll tell you what, it changes your reality. Why? Because you are creating it. You're creating it, period. That's all there is to it. I love it. I love it. So I'm going to end with a little bit more bowling, a little bit of Tony. I just want to say thank you to everybody for showing up, for hanging on for this amount of time. I intend that you find it beneficial. I'm transmitting the highest level of intention that I can from the stuff that I know works. I don't share things just to get viewers. I share things that work. I share things that I do every day. I share things that we do in the 30-day Waking Up in the Dream Transformational Experience online journeys. And if you want to get your world rocked and get mirrored for 30 days deep, come join the next group. We're scheduled to launch this coming Sunday. It's still a whole 5-6 days away, depending on where you are in the world. 30 days, 2-hour calls every Sunday that are recorded. We go deep into the tools in the book, deep into all this mirroring, deep into dismantling programming. I don't know of any course out there that's more powerful, and I do not say that from my ego. I know there's lots of my brothers and sisters, our brothers and sisters out there doing deep, wonderful work. But this is so focused. There is no woo-woo. It's all about going inside. And every tool in the book, every one of the PowerPoint trainings I share in the groups will take you inside to see the programming, to dismantle it, to clear and heal anything, any discordant or low vibrational energies that you're still holding on to. And it works. It will dismantle 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 decades of programming. And it will give you the tools. The aha moments will be popping like light bulbs going off. I can only invite. If you're interested, go to the portal2awakening.org and read what some of the other people say about it. I don't tell them to say it. You know, I don't want to sound like a salesman, but I'm doing my best to tell you. Surrounding yourself with like-minded people and going through the tools in the book is the fastest way I know how to manifest your dream and to dismantle all of those old programs. I wrote the book for myself. I never planned on writing a book. I've been a recording engineer, guitar player, musician for years, and an artist. That's what I love. But after studying and spending all the time with my mentor, thank you, Don Miguel Ruiz, and all the incredible Toltec teachers and members and everybody in my life today that shows up. You know, something I'll leave you with. Everybody is your mirror. Everybody is you. Everybody is your teacher. Now, the ego's not going to like that one if you're around abusive people or something like that. I don't mean being physically abused or verbally abused is good for you. And I don't mean that's you in the physical. What I mean is everybody in the mirror in your hologram is there for a reason. Either you love them or they're there to mirror you on something you may be holding in your energetic frequency. And yes, there is the collective. So don't let this throw you too much, but Every judgment's about you. Every trigger's about you. When you figure out how the mirror works and you start to go, oh, I just got triggered. I just had a judgment. Let me take a breath and stop that from running. And let me ask the most powerful question. What is this trying to teach me? What is this showing me about me and the energies and frequencies that I'm holding? You will start to undo a lifetime of programming and frequencies and energies. This is called self-healing, self-clearing, whatever you want to call it. I'm grateful to be able to share this time with you. And thank you to everybody that shares these lives in your amazing groups. I've been added to so many groups, I don't know. I don't remember where to go and share these. So if it resonates, thank you for sharing them. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments. If you'd like to be a part of the next Waking Up in the Dream group journey, PM me or go to portaltoawakening.org. But if you have questions or questions about payment, it's a ridiculously affordable course. Trust me. The value of this course, you can't even put into money. And I priced it so anybody can do it. And I never turn anybody away if they show up and they want to work out a way to do it. So, yeah. Debbie says, when my mind judges, I tell myself no judgment. Yeah, but another powerful thing is to ask yourself, what is that trying to teach you? What is that trying to show you? Because we don't judge unless we're holding a like frequency within our energetic body. We can't judge. We would just be operating on love and gratitude. So that is a very, very powerful question. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Much love to all of you. Until next time, enjoy your day. Create your day every morning. Set those alarms on your phone. You'll look back in 30 days and you'll go, oh my God, things have magically shifted. Set the alarms on your phone on vibrate mode. You'll thank yourself. It only takes 2 minutes to do it, maybe 5 minutes. Start to have fun with it. I love you all.